In the final chaotic days of the Roman Republic, as civil wars and power struggles tore the old world apart, a woman was born who would refuse to be a quiet spectator. Her name was Fulvia. Born into an elite Roman family known for both ambition and disruption, she came of age surrounded by the sharp-edged world of politics, where treachery and power were daily news. In a society where women were expected to be obedient and stay in the background, Fulvia was highly educated, wealthy, politically literate, and utterly unafraid. She did not just marry into power. She would command it, lead revolts, and become the first Roman woman to have her face appear on coinage not as a goddess but as herself. Fulvia's ascent was marked by 3 strategic marriages, 2 radical figures in Roman history. Her first husband was Publius Clodius Pulcher, a populist agitator and master of street politics. Far from a passive wife, Fulvia was an active partner in his political world, gauging with his supporters and helping manage his campaigns. When Clodius was murdered in 52 BCE by a political rival, Fulvia did not mourn quietly. She staged a dramatic political funeral. Parading his mutilated body through the Roman Forum, the enraged public erupted in riots and burned down the Senate House. This was Fulvia's first major political act, turning personal grief into a public uprising. After Claudius's death, she married Gaius Scribonius Curio, a passionate supporter of Julius Caesar. When he was killed during a military campaign in Africa, Fulvia was widowed for a second time, solidifying her status as a resilient political figure. Her third and most famous marriage was to Mark Antony, a loyal general to Julius Caesar. This union was a merger of power. While Antony was away on military campaigns, Fulvia acted as his regent in all but name. Controlling the streets of Rome, she wielded authority no Roman woman had ever held publicly before. She handled his correspondence, issued orders, and influenced political appointments. To acknowledge her status, Roman coins were minted bearing both Antony's image and her name, an unprecedented honor. In 41 BCE, Fulvia did the unthinkable. She went to war against Octavian, Caesar's heir and Antony's growing rival. Alongside Antony's brother, she raised 8 legions, seized the city of Perusia, and launched the Perusian War. This was the first and only time in Roman history that a woman would actively organize and provoke a civil war. However, her bold gamble failed. Octavian besieged Perusia and starved the city into submission. Fulvia was defeated and exiled to Sicyon, a city in Greece. In exile, Fulvia was met not with support from her husband, but with silence. Antony, who was by then entangled with Cleopatra in Egypt, did not rush to her side. Betrayed and her health failing, Fulvia died in 40 BCE, around the age of 43. Her death was politically convenient for Antony, who blamed her for the civil strife and reconciled with Octavian. Historians, mostly her enemies, painted her as a power-hungry, manipulative woman. They rewrote her legacy because they could uncomprehend a woman who acted with the authority of a Roman man. But despite their efforts, Fulvia's story survived, a testament to a woman who dared to command armies and challenge the most powerful men in a world that was not ready for her.